Hi and welcome back to the channel. I am continuing Cowboy Bebop. This is episode 5 titled Ballad of Fallen Angels. Quite the title. And as you can probably see, the new haircut and all, it's been a little while in real time since last I watched some Cowboy Bebop. There was a break in between the first 4 episodes and then this one, or me continuing. There are a bunch of reasons for that. Not something that you noticed here on YouTube necessarily, but it was more on Patreon, where I started the series a while ago. And speaking of Patreon, you can watch ahead over there. Gonna let you know down in the comments. This is gonna be a pinned comment telling you just how far ahead I am with both the full-length reactions and the early cut-down version. So if you want to watch some of those, and if you want to support the channel, more importantly, then you can do so over there. There's a link down in the description below. And just besides that, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like, comment, all that good stuff. And with that out of the way, I think I'm just gonna jump into this one. So here we go. Ah. Some sort of business deal?
レッドドラゴンの幹部と食事をする日が来ようとは毒は入っていませんから。
Red Dragon.
ご安心を。
Don't worry, won't poison the food.
これで一息つけるな。やれやれだ。
Finally take. Oh shit! Whoa. Okay, hostile takeover.
今時構想ばかりで組織が生き残れるか。スパイクさえ。
Spike. Okay, he's connected to all of this in some way. Damn. That was a pretty hardcore start to the episode.
あれが何者か知ってんのか？一通りやな。あら、スパイク。お前話をわざとそらしてるぞ。隠してることでもあるのか？あんたのその腕、どうしたよ？何の関係がある？ない。
You're hiding something as well?
このドアなんでこんなに狭いわけ？
Been out shopping?
お邪魔。
お前には関係ねえ。
仲間だってのに冷たい。
何が仲間だ？
こいつ誰？何も？
勝手に見るな。
何よ、勝手に映ってたんじゃない。
Yeah, something's definitely going on there, but as we just learned, he is somehow connected to all of this syndicate stuff.
青い遠来、敵対組織幹部の殺人容疑で
28
2800万の賞金。すごい！これ狙ってるわけ？
勝手にするがいいぞ。
やだやだ、大荒れ。
Yeah, they're not really mad at you. Something, it's been going on between them. Whoa. Okay. Wow, that get up.
車回しといてくださる？
どいつもこいつも。
Not Pepsi, but something else.
賞金がかかってんのはさすがにガセじゃなさそうだが。
But yeah, opera.
大臣の席はこちら？探しちゃったわ。実は私。
お待ちしておりました。上演中ですのでどうかお静かに。
Whoops. Oh. Okay.
待ちな
Little rascals. Stop it. Ow.
何すんだよ
Same as you, only I'm allowed to do that. He just grabbed it. You?
おい、一気に飲んじゃ体に悪いだろ、兄。
あんたが蘇ってきたことの方がよっぽど体に悪
Coming
い。
back to life.
アナスタシア。
よしな。私をその名前で呼んでいいのは2人しかいないんだか
Okay, so that's a real
ら。
name.
で、何が知りたいってんだ？
魔王イエンライ。何があった？
お話は結構です、ミス・バレンタイン。すでに調べさせていただきましたので。
Maybe you made a mistake here, walking into this. This episode's got a different feel to it, like much more serious. Wow, they just put him there after cutting his fucking throat. Oh, it's this guy.
Vicious.
Vicious?
マオはね、あんたがいなくなってからずいぶん人に探させていたんだよ。きっと生きてるはずだって。せっかくあんたが戻ってきたっていうのに、マオと来たら。
もうよせ。
こいつはマオの分だよ。
マオの分なら俺がもらっとく。
Whoa.
女は
lot of
賞金
weapons.
に目がくらんで飛び出して行きやがった。今頃どこぞで何ぞしくじってるだろうよ。
Spot on.
こいつは罠だ。間違いねえ。ああ、全部知ってる。知ってるだと？まさかお前、マオの。昔世話になった。
Owe him one.
この腕はな、俺が生きがって先走った挙句の代償だ。わかるか？俺だって生きたかねえよ。だったら、都政の仁義ってやつさ。
Feels obligated to.
へへ捕まってしまいました。これから指定する場所に来い。さもないと私の命はないぞ。だそうです。
勝手なことをするからだ。
ああ、冷たい。仲間じゃない。
Becoming more of a liability here. Well, that's an ominous building. Church. Definitely a church.
天国を追い出された天使は悪魔になるしかないんだ。そうだろう、スパイク。
Ballad of Fallen Angels. Making more sense now.
さあ、銃を捨ててもらおうか。
Okay, what's the play here, Spike?
どうした？早くしないと。
Okay, yep, just fucking go for it. Whoa. That church is getting fucked up. Oh, fuck. Shit. Where did he get you? In the stomach? Wow, and he just keeps on running.
なんてこって。
Jet, Spike could use your help right now.
よかった。ジェット、スパイクが。
知らん。
Not my problem. Wow. God damn it. Yeah, it is. Wow. Never seen Spike struggle like this. Oh, shit.
今自分がどんな顔をしているかわかるか。お前には俺と同じ
I was
血
just
が
about to say, they look like brothers or something.
そんな血はもう流し尽くしたさ。
ならばなぜ生きている。もう
Ow! Shit. Oh, but he threw... Oh, did he see? Oh, okay, that's what we saw like that at the very beginning. So yeah, of course it's connected to that. Great imagery, and of course they used to work together closely. And there's that person. Who's she? Damn, there's a lot to this. Did he get him? Whoa.
そのまま歌ってくれ。
I love the parallels here.
やっと起きた。寝すぎよ。3日も。
3 days. Whoa.
何よ。
Wow, he really looked like he broke every bone in his body. Keep singing.
Onchi.
Don't keep saying. Don't do. Spade. See you, Space Cowboy. Wow, that was quite the episode. Seemed quite important as well. But there we go, guys. That was the Ballad of Fallen Angels. As I just said, it seems like very important episodes, and especially with, getting some insight into Spike, his past life. There's a lot to it, and I'm gonna have to rewatch the episode, I guess, a couple of times, and I usually get to do that while editing, because the flashbacks and the people involved there, with this vicious guy who I don't think he's dead, because he also seems very important. And we didn't see him die, and there's this whole unwritten rule with, if you don't see a body, then you can't be sure if a character is dead or not. But when, or just as Spike, he was falling out of that window, seemingly falling to his death, he managed to throw in one of those grenades, and then we saw the explosion, but again, didn't see a body, didn't see anyone dying. And Spike and Vicious, they clearly, they worked together. They used to work together back in the day, and probably did some things that Spike might not be proud of in that former life, and being connected to the criminal element, and being connected to this syndicate, the Red Dragon, their leader Mao. He got killed in this one, and of course Vicious kind of did that, and it was a hostile takeover of sorts, maybe revenge for what happened back then. So I really hope we're gonna dive more into this story, this backstory of Spike, because I find that very interesting. And I mentioned it during the episode that just the vibe and the atmosphere of this one, it seemed way more serious than some of the previous ones. They are pretty good at juggling that, the serious stuff, and then also the levity, and of course there was some funny moments, and especially towards the end, and usually it's connected to Faye, who is pretty gung-ho about just going in. Oh, she was pretty gung-ho about just going in there, and she saw those 28 million, okay, yeah, if you guys don't want to go after this, then I'll shoot my shot and I'll do it. And she infiltrated, but they quickly found out about her and did a background check, knew it was her, and that she was connected to Spike. So Vicious wanted to lay a trap for Spike, essentially, at this church. So there's a beef between them. So again, I really want to go back and see more of what went wrong in the past, and why Spike had to get out of there, seemingly fake his own death, or at least, people thought that he was dead. And we got that in a conversation between him and Annie, aka Anastasia, if I remember correctly. There's a lot of sorrow involved in that, and drinking because of the death of Mao. So wow, what really went down, and how did it all go wrong between them? And then, as I also said, I really like going back and forth between the past and the present, and showing some similar things, and the juxtaposition there with Spike getting injured doing what he did. That was clearly also connected to the very first scene that we saw in the series, with the rose in the puddle, and him shooting a bunch of people, and he got injured, and then made his way to this woman, this other person, blonde woman whom we saw in the flashback, taking care of him, and wanted her to keep singing, which is not something he wanted Faye to do, because tone deaf. tone deaf, and then she lost her shit and just threw a pillow at him or something. Got really angry, and then again that's how we got a little bit of levity in there. And then it was also interesting to see what was going on between Spike and Jet, that they don't trust each other fully, even though it might have seemed like that, and that they are partners or comrades, as Faye also said, referring to all of them on the ship, but not really willing to share too much of the what went on in their past lives, other than Jet could probably see and just surmise that Spike is connected to some of this, and it is connected to his past life, and then we got a little something about what happened to Jet's arm, and that was about a lesson with don't just rush into things, which is what Spike still sort of did, and it seems like that's what he does, and he is very good in a fight, good at the hand-to-hand stuff, as we've seen several times, but also very good with a gun and grenades, and just very, very, very capable. And someone who then also just rushed into things was obviously Faye, doing all of that and then having to be rescued again, I guess. Yeah, really enjoyed this one, and can't wait to continue and dive more into what went on in the past and learn more about all of these characters. And I'd guess that with Spike falling from that window, like he clearly just fucking hit the ground. No one caught him, or maybe they did, but either way, like he sustained some serious fucking injuries because he was just covered in gauze. Is that what I think that's what it's called? Bandages. So he really got injured, broke a lot of bones, and he got shot, got stabbed with a fucking sword. Man, oh man. And then Vicious might be dead, might not be. I don't think so. I thought maybe like that was a name that there's something that he called himself, but it seems like that's his actual name is Vicious, and he's got a bird as well. It seems like a very vicious bird, and he seems like a vicious person. So it's a very fitting name, and I don't know if they're necessarily just like blood related in that way, or like brothers or cousins or whatever, but just from what Vicious said, and like they share blood in a way, be that just they have a shared past and have done things together, used to be partners, so maybe that's just what he's talking about and not an actual blood relation. Yeah, that was episode 5 or session 5 down, Ballad of Fallen Angels. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you as soon as possible. Bye. Or no, I did it again. That's not the outro that I wanted to do. I have to remember this. See you, Space Cowboy. There we go.